Welcome, audience, to our second conversation with Elizabeth Davis and Michelle Bennett. Elizabeth is at Daphne Elementary, and Michelle is at Gulf Shores Elementary, and they are the media specialists, the librarians, whatever term you want to attach to them. They're really the sort of supporters of research by students and by teachers. And they're really excited too, as you will see in our conversation, about what they're doing. The last time we talked, Michelle said I should come down and interview some of the kindergarten teachers. Well, I haven't done that yet, but I will, Michelle. I will definitely do that. But can you tell me a little bit about what's happening in the kindergartens? A lot of people think, oh, you know, technology for kindergarten kids, that's dangerous and it won't work, and you have them do projects. What do you mean by that? So can you share with us a little bit about what's happening?
Elizabeth. I'm going to tell about iMovie, and I'm going to let you tell about AVL.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Anyhow, it's unbelievable what the kindergarten teachers are doing with the students. I could not believe it when Mrs. Tuck, Ginger Tuck, began using iMovie trailers with kindergarten students. Kindergarten teachers are very, very patient. They'll sit in the back of the room. The iMovie trailer is the same iMovie trailer that you might use with college students, reflecting on a book and having them make an iMovie trailer about a book that they have read. So it's the exact same program. They take the Three Billy Goats Gruff, or they'll take their story of the week, or whatever book that they take. One of the ones that I was very much a part of was Three Billy Goats Gruff, because we started teaching it after we learned it from kindergarten. We did it in second grade. So you take Three Billy Goats Gruff, you go through the iTrailer format, and the children write the scripts. They start very, very basic. They put their name, they'll put a statement about the picture, they snap pictures. There'll be 26 different frames for kindergarten students to fill in. They will get the essence of that story on an iMovie trailer, and they're 5 and 6 years old. It's unbelievable. It's you have to realize.
So they actually make a book trailer. Is that what they're doing? The kindergarten kids are making a book trailer for a book that they've read in class.
Yes, an iMovie book trailer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I couldn't believe it when, in fact, in kindergarten, they have stations. They have stations so the teacher can sit and get to the heart of the reading program or the heart of the math program. The students have different stations that reinforce their learning. One of the stations is always an iMovie trailer, and they'll have a different book, and they did it so much that Mrs. Tuck hadn't taught them in such a long time to do the video for me. I videoed her explaining how students do an iMovie trailer. She had to refresh herself, because and this is what happens when you're using technology. You get the students started. Elizabeth was talking about the mechanics. You get the students started on the mechanics of the program, and once that's established, you do 1 or 2 examples as a group. The students take off and they make it a project of their own, even in kindergarten classes. Lenore Kirby, I went into into her classroom at the end of the year. By now, they've been doing it for months. Okay, not just a few weeks, but they've been doing it for several months. She says, Michelle, come look at this iMovie trailer that so and so and so and so made. Look at it, and then she says, they've been working on this an hour and a half. I've tried to take it away. I've tried to go to something else. They don't want to quit editing. Editing has become, you know how as an adult, when you start editing something, you know how you can edit it. Children, when you publish their work and it goes on the Promethean board, you're going to put it on wherever the teacher decides they're going to project it. If it's online, if it's to send home, if it's on a bullet, whatever. However, as soon as they see it up on the projection, wait a minute, I was going to fix that. You're not going to put that up there yet, are you? We're going to, and then they edit their writing. You would not believe their writing. Elizabeth, you shared. You know, I get so excited.
I
It's
do,
very,
and I love it.
I hadn't noticed that you were excited, Michelle.
So you wanted
I'm
me to talk
sorry.
about Alabama Virtual Library, and this is free to anybody in the state of Alabama. You can get your Alabama Virtual Library card at any public library, or you can just log on from any campus, K-12 or higher education, or any library campus. Anyway, Alabama Virtual Library is a great way to teach your students basic research. Okay. For example, you can type in something as simple as dog into the Alabama Virtual Library search box, and it'll pull up images, it'll pull up encyclopedia articles that are perfect for the kindergarten age group. Then they can, I guess as an educator, what you could do to use AVL is, I think, Michelle, you've done this, is you give them a list of animals. Isn't that right? You give them a list of animals, and each week you just practice searching these basic animals, and they pull them up and they get so excited because they've done a search, and it's all saved.
Are we talking about kindergarten, or are we talking about college
Yeah,
students?
Yes.
Kindergarten.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doing research on a regular basis, eagerly and
On a
excitedly.
regular basis.
Yes, with AVL, it is a wonderful resource to use and completely free.
Ah, I like that too. Completely
Oh,
free.
yes. That's the best part.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you something here, which may or may not surprise you. But one of my assignments that my juniors in college have to do is they have to do a book trailer. It sounds like to me that I'm just assigning people kindergarten work instead of college work. Wow, that is amazing. I'll send you a link to where you can watch their trailers that they do. But I haven't gotten to the point where when they see it and see a mistake that they're eager to edit it and correct it. I have to push a bit to say, did you notice that such and such was misspelled? Do I have to correct it? Yes, you have to correct it. So I may get some of your kindergarten students to come up and teach my juniors in college. Wonder if that will work. I ought to interview some of your students too about how they do iMovie. That might be fun to do. Let them create a movie to teach my students how to do iMovie and how to do it. I bet so. I bet that's a really good idea. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take you up on that, and I'm going to come down, and you're going to help me set it up, okay?
You'll be surprised at the multitude of students that will vie for your eye to get to be the one to do it. You will be so excited.